Let us now talk about inferior goods. अगर आपको इस चैप्टर का बिगनिंग याद है तो मैंने आपको बताया था कि inferior goods are those goods which have a negative income effect and a normal price effect. Normal price effect का मतलब होता है negative price effect. Inferior good का हमारे पास कभी भी यूटिलिटी फंक्शन नहीं आता है, इसलिए इसका न्यूमेरिकल नहीं होता है, इसको हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ डायग्रामेटिकली करते हैं. So because it doesn't have a utility function, we can't have a numerical around it. We only do this diagrammatically. So diagrammatically हम क्या करेंगे? Ideally, I should only diagrammatically make a income of a curve. क्योंकि जो प्राइस ऑफ अ कर्व है वो तो जैसे नॉर्मल कॉन्वेक्स आईसीस का था ना, वैसा ही बनेगा. बट जस्ट सो दैट यू गाइज डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज, आई विल स्टिल डू द प्राइस ऑफ अ कर्व, बट वो सेम होगा जो हमने कॉन्वेक्स आईसीस बनाए थे जैसे उसका. बट इसका इनकम ऑफ अ कर्व या इनकम कंजम्पशन कर्व जो है वो डिफरेंट होता है एंड कॉन्सिक्वेंटली एंजल कर्व भी डिफरेंट होता है. लेट्स सी हाउ. So for an inferior good, we are going to start with the income of a curve. So I have budget lines given to me, which is AB. Income increases, I move from AB to A1, B1. Income further increases, I move from A1, B1 to A2, B2. I have a normal Cobb-Douglas IC here, E0. So I'm not able to make a smooth one because of this, but you can definitely make a smooth one, okay? So I'm at E0. Now, inferior goods are those goods which have a negative income effect, which means that when income rises, consumption falls. So I'm assuming X1 is inferior and X2 is normal. X1 जो है वो inferior है, X2 जो है वो normal है. अगर X1 inferior है और X2 normal है तो जब income increase करेगी तब क्या होगा? X1 will fall and X2 will rise. X1 will fall and X2 will rise. So initially I have so much of X1. So इसका मतलब when my income rises, my ICs are in such a manner that my X1 is falling, X2 is rising. My X1 is further falling and X2 is further rising. These points together, I get a backward sloping curve. This backward sloping curve is called income of a curve or income consumption curve. This backward sloping curve is called income of a curve or income consumption curve. और इससे क्या मैं अगर एंजल कर्व बनाऊं तो कैसा बनेगा? See, now it should all be intuitive to you. आपने इतने सारे income of a curve, इतने एंजल कर्व कर लिए मेरे साथ कि it should now be intuitive to you. With respect to M and X2, they share a positive relationship, upward sloping line. With respect to M and X1, they share a negative relationship, so downward sloping line. So these are my angel curves. और यही अगर मेरे पास X1 normal होता और X2 inferior होता तो क्या होता? Then my income of a curve will be downward sloping towards the x-axis and my angel curve with respect to x1 will be upward sloping and my angel curve with respect to x2 will be downward sloping. Just polar opposite to what we drew here, right? Like I said, for inferior goods, our IOC or ICC is the one which is different, which is peculiar. Price of a curve is the same as we've done earlier, but let's just spend 2 minutes on it. अगर मेरे पास ये मेरी budget lines हैं, which is AB, price of good one falls, AB1, price of good one further falls, AB2. X1 is inferior also, and X2 is normal. Then also what will happen? I will initially be consuming at E0, price falls, E1, price further falls, E2. So my price of a curve should ideally be just upward sloping. So I have E0 here, E1 here and E2 here. It will be upward sloping. No difference as compared to a normal convex IC or normal convex price of a curve. So I have P1 here and X1 here. X1 would be normal, upward sloping or downward sloping. Normal good का downward sloping होता है. It will be a normal downward sloping. Right? So that is inferior good. In the next video, I will similarly do a given good, and that also will be a very quick video because we only have to do the diagrams, which I still feel that you should be able to draw yourselves. So why don't you give it a try yourselves and then see the next video ताकि आपको पता तो लगे आपको ICCs और PCCs समझ में कितने आए हैं. Right? Thank you.